Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Thanks everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. Here you can see that we do not have a lot of changes compared to what we discussed recently. Market has shown minor pullback up from the level that we have specified. The grabber that we have discussed still valid, and as we said, theoretically it suggests a move above the 1935 top. Also, as we suggest that probably any significant upward action will happen on some extra background and some fundamental news probably, because as gold market has shown previously within the recent 2 weeks, it doesn't have inner driving factor, or inner factors are not sufficient to show the breakup of this level. At the same time, as you can see, despite that the two side-by-side bearish patterns have been formed here, market actually has not dropped below the bottom of this pattern, so it has not triggered these patterns. They are stand on the market, they are still valid, but as long as the market stands flat without any reaction on these patterns, the weaker patterns are becoming. So if market doesn't move in the direction of the pattern within the 3 sessions after this has been formed, mostly these patterns, is losing its value. So besides, this is bearish patterns. Usually when the bearish patterns are forming, reaction on the markets becomes faster and stronger than the bullish patterns. That's because of the fear. Fear is stronger than the greed, and as I explained many times, this is the reason why the downside trends on the markets are significantly faster than the upward trends and lasts shorter term compared to the bullish trends. So anyway, currently we still keep watching for the grabber that we have. Possible upward continuation on the gold, because markets currently behaves different. So if you see, for example, drop on the stock market and euro currency, you could see the rally on the Bitcoin and moderately positive action on the gold, although on the gold it's significantly slower than the Bitcoin. So this doesn't let us to make the final conclusion on the behavior of the dollar index. So it is crucial for elections results, according to our weekly report on the gold market, but it's too small time has been spent. There's just 2 sessions where we see this tendency, on the stock market and on the dollar index, and we need to take a look what will happen till the end of the week before elections, so whether this tendency will accelerate or not. So currently we're dealing with the most of the same patterns. So on the 4 time frame chart, what we have, we said this is lows of the grabber. Theoretically, if you'd like to take the bet on this pattern, you could try to take a position on some retracement, because market was at this area. Yesterday, we said you could consider some levels, support levels around this level, from this lower bottom here, is bottom of the grabber, and take the position with the bullish grabber that we have on the daily. Stops should be somewhere below this area initially. Overall pullback here up from this level stands really choppy, and we can't say that this is starting of the something stronger, so something of that sort. Unfortunately, we do not have it, and that really keeps the overall situation tricky, because market really could show the downward continuation. The reason for that, as we said, here is the ABCD pattern. This is the first moment, but also in the hourly chart, take a look, we have the XOP that has not reached yet. Yes, here we have the bullish divergence. Our entry with this grabber was nice, so if you have taken position on some pullback here to the level so we considered yesterday, now you could move stops to the break-even and see what will happen. But at the first glance, you consider here we have something that reminds the head and shoulders pattern, right? So OP was the left shoulder head, currently here was the right shoulder, and now is market coming back to the neckline. At least currently we have position with the break-even stop, we have the valid bullish grabber, and now we just could sit on the hands and see what will happen next. If no upward action will start, and even based on the election backgrounds market collapsed. Well, in this case, we'll be watching for some better levels. Take the position on the gold, maybe around 1880 or even lower, depending on the speed of the drop that will follow. Conversely, the upward rally will be great, and we will see whether we will be able to add more to our position, because currently the common opinion stands in the market that if Biden will win, gold should approach to the 2000 even level. So we think that could be 2160. It's our target on the weekly chart. So now we need just to be patient and see how market will react on the changing situation with the elections, with the voting and so on.